morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. What's up? Still in the middle of my workout. Worked out some this morning, but sometimes I like to mix in a little yoga, then stretch while I'm doing other activities, then get back to a full-blown workout. What's everyone doing this morning? Hopefully you're getting a little bit of your blood flow in. And if not, hopefully it's on your agenda for later on today. However, it is Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Some people are excited for Friday because it starts their weekend. And then some people are excited for Friday just because it's another day and another opportunity to grow and crush it and learn something new. Now, one thing that I want to talk about today, just, inspired with my mini conversations with people in regards to my search for a new role. So some people just instantly think you're this victim and, oh, you poor thing. We talked about this a little bit, in the last video with people on LinkedIn, with people just enabling you to just wallow in your misery and just wasting way too much time there. So it inspired me to talk about riding that struggle bus and owning it. So there's beauty in the struggle. Just, riding the struggle bus doesn't feel all that glamorous at the time. I get it, y'all. I like fancy things, so the whole struggle bus thing doesn't really sound very attractive. Fair. But it seems like a lot of people who have done some really amazing things truly have came from nothing. And those are the people who I get inspired from. That's the kind of shit that gets me going, is just really like, oh my gosh, they came from absolutely nothing land with no money, no, real hope of anybody in their family doing anything of actual value outside of your day in and day out type of mediocre lifestyle. Nothing's wrong with that. But I'm talking about the people who are visionaries, who have big, bold, vivacious, ridiculous dreams. So when I see the little girl or the little man coming from the bottom, and then they do that, and they help a lot of people, and their influence is massive, that kind of stuff just really turns me on and gets me freaking going. So why be very down and out about the whole, riding the bus, the struggle bus thing at the time? I think that we should be comfortable in our position at the time and be okay with getting right at that door when you see the struggle bus just rolling up and saying, hi, my name's Allie Owens. I know I have a prepaid ticket on this motherfucker. So please let me know where my seat's at, and I'm going to go get warm and get a piece of paper and get my phone and get to work and figure it out. And be okay with being in that moment and really analyzing that time and also utilizing that time to really just grind it out and figure out what's working for you and what isn't and where we have to go from here. So the struggle bus is not bad, baby. It's okay. And I'm okay with it too. When it comes to just repping that, not just today, but even when things start tracking in the right direction, or even if things are exactly the way that you would have them be and everything is just, this perfect scenario in your dreams, in your, vision, in your world. That's okay. But still, maybe you should still think of it as a struggle bus type of thing and always want to do bigger and better things and always want to take it to the next level. So maybe one person's struggle bus is another person's, Lamborghini limousine. I don't think they make those, but it would be super nice, I'm sure. Now I feel like I have to Google it because I'm, of course, bona fide car nerd. I feel like I should know that. But yeah, maybe a struggle bus is someone else's paradise, but it's important to just focus on you and be okay in that moment. And like I said, just use that time to grow. Now, it's funny. I remember sitting back and learning from different leaders and managers And there's just this separate spark and a special type of just internal brand that they leave with me, these certain types of leaders who have truly walked the walk and who have truly came, from my opinion, nothing, scum, nada, government cheese, baby, ramen noodles and spam, just the low of the low. And that's okay. People get there. But in my opinion, these people and these leaders that have taught me things and guided me and instilled different, lessons within me, the most important thing to me that stands out with them and the difference between them and these privileged type of leaders is their charisma and passion. It's like their charisma is just they can talk to anyone. They can talk to the person at the kiosk or the CFO. And everybody's laughing, fist bumping, rubbing shoulders, hugging, going for drinks after work. That type of person. And a lot of that, just from watching those types of people and listening to their stories and their testimonies and their struggle, grit, different experiences that they shared with me, is it all comes down to the same thing. They were a poor kid just wanting to win, wanting to achieve, wanting to be successful. So what's the difference? The grind, the grit, the tenacity. Have tenacity be your middle name. When it's time to be the top salesperson or the top in F&I or just the best at whatever you're trying to do in your peak physical health, or look a certain way at the gym, or look a certain way in your bathing suit, or look a certain way just in your underwear with your husband, whatever the case may be, whatever's really driving you to grow and to be at a certain level in whatever it is. You've got to have grit to get there. You've got to have that struggle bus mentality, like, ooh, I'm so uncomfortable right now and this shit sucks. I do not want to stand here out in the cold. It's freezing rain. My mom done texted me 3 times telling me that there's a service, weather advisory warning that you're only supposed to go outside if there's an emergency. And here's me with my little flats on or my boots on, 2 pairs of socks soaked through on the damn car lot, smiling at like a damn beauty queen, just doing the wave, pointing at tires, just so someone will roll their window down. Hi, how's it going? Oh, I'm good. I'm just looking. Oh, super nice to meet you. Just looking. My name's Allie Brown. It was Brown at the time. My name's Allie Brown. I just wanted to point out something for you. Point at their tire. And they say, whoa, what's going, what, is everything okay? Just want to know it's full of air and it looks great, sir. Ma'am, whatever. You have to have grit about it, but you also have to be passionate enough to find a lighthearted and fun experience while you're right there in the mucky muck of it all. And the coolest part about it is when it's all said and done and you go home and your tours are getting warmed up and you got a glass of wine and you're just like, whew, I am busted from this day. I'm worn out from this day. Got into it with my manager. But you know what? I sat my ass out there, I froze my toes off, and I set the appointment. They're coming in tomorrow. They didn't buy a car today, but they're coming in tomorrow. And I think finding the little win in that moment and just being proud of yourself, beating your chest, blah, yes, I'm that bitch type of mentality. Excuse me for people who don't like to call people bitches. I mean that in like a good way. There's good and bad ways for different words, and that's my opinion. Everyone has theirs. Anyways, just own it and being like, yes, I'm a beast. I'm a G. I did it. And they're coming in tomorrow, and no matter what happens, I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to do every single thing that I know how to do to ensure that I sell this car, to ensure that I hit this goal, to ensure that I, look this way in this outfit. Things don't just happen. I watch a lot of motivational videos. I'm actually addicted to them, and I'm happy about it. I think it's a great addiction. So many of them say the same dang thing. It's success doesn't happen overnight. Champions are made due to an accident. It's a series of all these little events, and it's super true. But I think even more so, what people should focus on outside of all these series of events, yes, it takes a lot of little particles to put something together, a lot of different variables. Get it. But I think people should put more emphasis on just the lowest of low times where you still didn't get the big W. You know, you didn't get the full W, but you got one part of it. You got a taste of it. You know, you can recognize it. And you let yourself know and you set the path and the foundation to get the full win, the full W the next day. But you have to stick with it. You have to grind it out. So when it comes to the struggle bus, it's okay. And I'm super excited, you know, about the future and everything ahead. I got a lot of good stuff vibing, networking with a lot of great people, and I feel blessed. But, you know, don't get in despair if you're in the situation where things are just hitting you left and right for whatever it is that you put in the universe, whether it was intentional or not, and everything just keeps like, you know, avalanching with this pile of negativity. You know, just shake it off, stretch, get your little fighting stance on, smile, bounce, do a little jig, dance it off, and have fun, but be ready to just shoosh it all away and just run through it all. Just shoosh, get away, shoosh, get away. I've been riding the struggle bus, baby. We're not worried about it, but we're not going to give up, and we're going to stay the course, and we're going to rock it, and we will win, and we will reach all of our goals. Like I said, it's just not going to happen overnight. It's not like a lottery ticket, and it's not like, you know, just a YouTube star where someone just had this freak situation where they got really famous. And whether it's infamousy or truly being famous, you know, if that lasts or not, you know, great for them. But I'm talking about the real struggle, grinding it out to earn your goals and to reach your dreams. Still on the path. But super excited about it. So what's everyone going to do this Friday and this weekend? Hopefully some really kick-ass stuff. But like I said, if you're down the outs and things definitely, you know, just aren't going in the right direction for you right now, you got to be okay with riding the struggle bus. You can't deny it. You can't hide in the closet. You can't be scared to talk about it. You don't have to talk about it, but, you know, just owning it and really looking at the situation. Be cool with it. Be happy with where you're at and be blessed. And definitely appreciate and lift up your little wins because you deserve it. And you're going to get the big ones eventually. So let's do it. Let's kick ass. And like I said, if you're out there freezing today, getting those toes all nice and blue, good for you, but be safe. And little baby, your time's coming. Allie Owens over and out. Throw out some more podcast episodes this evening and throughout the day. Just have to get a lot of things put together with pictures and things like that. Make sure everything aligns for you guys so we can do it right and get it serious and communicate and create a good positive influence. Bye, y'all.